Hello, everybody. Welcome to a little kind of walkthrough here of our Schoology classroom. Normally, if we were in person, I'd walk you through my own personal classroom and get you, kind of comfortable with where everything is. But here we are. So let's take a look at our Schoology classroom. Obviously, mine's gonna look a little bit different than yours. I've got a couple buttons here that you don't have, like add materials, options, so on and so forth. But that's fine. So let's take a look at how our classroom is set up. So the first thing I have for us here is a Bitmoji classroom to have as quick, easy, accessible links so that you don't have to try and scroll all the way down and keep trying to find everything that we have. Okay? So let's just walk through left to right here on the screen. First is these are clickable kind of buttons. There's a Lakeshore button, which will take you to Lakeshore High School's website, so if you need to go there. The next is for Clever, which Clever is going to be our kind of our housed area where everything is going to be there that you're logged into. Anything that we use that's not built into Schoology will be there. So if we go and use DBQ or Newsela or iCivics, they'll all be there. Once we start using that, you'll be clicking that first, then it will take you through. We'll walk through that in class slowly, but this is where that'll be. The next is your Google Meet button. This is for our classroom. This will always be here. It's always ready to go. So if you ever need to or forget where it is, it's always right there for you. Next, we've got a poster of JFK and RFK. So that's John F. Kennedy Jr. and his brother Robert. They're sitting there together discussing something. And this is actually hanging in my classroom as well, my actual school classroom. And there's some information there. Below that is the OK to Say button. If you're not sure what OK to Say is, it's your ability to go on and go on anonymously, give us some information about something that you might be concerned about or that people need to hear about without kind of coming back to you. So this classroom is a safe place for everyone of every standing. This is a no judgment classroom. We will not be rude, mean to each other, and we are open to all ideas here. So that is a place if you need to go to talk or to give somebody some information, that's where you can go. Then we've got our kind of center area here. You got the American flag here. If you click on, it's going to take you to a little kind of cool information about the pledge, which you may not know. That this is the pledge that we say is not the original one, and it has been changed 3 times to its current version. So you can go read up on that if you want to. Below here, you've got the weekly schedule and your homework. If you click on these, it will take you to our weekly schedule. Click on this, it will take you to the weekly homework. I'll show you what those folders are down here. Below that, you have the U.S. Capitol. If you want to click on this, it'll take you to the U.S. Capitol, some information about the just U.S. Capitol in general, and then some information here, or just some kind of like ornamental stuff about things I like that are important to me. Baseball, Egypt. It's my kind of like my area of expertise studies in Egyptian history. Outside of the political science realm, world history is where my studies are. Then over here, you just have some kind of like normal stuff that if you were to be in my classroom, you would see. This is my podium. If you've ever been in my classroom, you'll know that these are the actual pictures that are on my podium in my actual classroom at Lakeshore. Native American, which is important to me as a grandson of a Native American. That's an important thing to me. The Mona Lisa, one of the kind of weirdest paintings, and I kind of love its backstory and everything. Then there's myself. There's my swim goggles. If you click on me, you can email me. It will mail to my shoring.org email. Then you've got just kind of personal stuff that you would see if you were in my classroom. Again, that is right here as well. So if you're wondering what that is, you can actually click on that and it'll tell you a little bit about what that flag is. And this is again, personal connection for me on that. So some personal stuff here, as if it was in my personal classroom. You got pictures of my wife and my dog and my kids. Anyways, on the right-hand side, you're always going to have your homework or your upcoming work. You can see when it's due. You'll notice that every due date is going to be the Sunday of the week that we are working on. That is the last date you have until it is going to be marked as late. If you're wondering what the late policy is, you should really read the syllabus and see what my late policy is. Okay, after that Sunday. Now, should you wait till Sunday to do your work? Absolutely not. You should do it when it's assigned throughout the week. But you have until Sunday before it is started to be marked as late. And if you want to know what the late policy is, again, you should really read the syllabus. So below the Bitmoji Classroom, you have some general information here. So if you click on this folder, you'll see our government virtual syllabus. virtual schedule, and a little Google Meet how-to. I'm actually going to change this for us right now and put government syllabus so you can actually see what it says. So government syllabus, there you go. That's there. So check that for some rules and stuff for class. Next is our weekly agendas. So when you click on weekly agendas, you'll see at the very top will always be the most current week or the week that we're about to be involved in. So like every Monday, the newest week will be up there. So you'll see that here you've got your assignment. So just because we don't have Google Meet days doesn't mean you don't have school or class. You do still have work that needs to be done. So you should have, hopefully on the first day, watch the welcome video. If you haven't, go watch the welcome video now. Okay, watch the welcome video. Then you have the second day assignment. So we always have kind of 2 days of assignments, Monday, Tuesday, boom, boom. And they'll be very similar each week. Okay, we're going to kind of have a consistent flow here of assignments. But it says play around in Schoology. So just click around and kind of see what's here if you don't watch this video. Read the syllabus and take the intro quiz. Wednesday, we have our meet. And there'll always be buttons here for you. Okay. Why do we have government at all? That's me, the assignment. Okay. But this is a good place if you're just kind of trying to remember where we are. A better folder to go to every single day or every single week is clicking the homework one or going down to the weekly folder. So if you go to the weekly folder, it's going to give you the same agenda, but then you can actually see what the assignments are down here that you have to do. Okay, so the welcome video is going to be in here in a second once it's all completed. Here's our syllabus and Schoology review, government warm-up assignment. Okay, and then we're going to talk about that in class and how to use Newsela and Edpuzzle. We're going to be talking about that as we get through class. I'm trying to fix Edpuzzle a little bit, so we might not be needing to talk about it, but we are going to be looking at that. That's it as far as Schoology goes. You'll notice that there's one thing kind of missing, and that is a textbook. We do not have an online textbook for government. What we have are PDFs, and what I will be doing is I'll be inserting those into the assignments you need. So if there's an assignment that's going to be says, read chapter 1, section 1, on that assignment, I will have that book linked, that section linked for you. So that way you're not trying to go and search for it or find it somewhere. It's just going to be built into the assignment. So whatever you need for each assignment will be built into it, whether it's a website, whether it's the link, whether it's an article, whether it's a textbook, it'll just be built into the assignment for you. I advise you that you go around and look around, check out what else is here in Schoology, what some of the buttons do. If there's anything that doesn't work or doesn't seem make sense to you, please reach out to me. There is always going to be little glitches, little bugs we can try and fix. So with that being said, please read this syllabus, take your intro quiz, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday.